You look back and the decision to come here, the opportunity to come here, play with the Maple Leafs and provide leadership and all you did. What a year. Really, what a year.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously, I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Kyle Dubas called me last summer, a couple days into July, and essentially, I had my fingers crossed that maybe I would get a call. And then we went from there, and it's just couldn't have gone any better for myself personally. And, there's a lot of disappointment. Certainly everyone wanted us to win a championship here with the Marlies. We had the team to do it, but sometimes in life things don't work out the way you want it to. But it's all part of the bigger picture, and there's a lot to be positive about here.
Take us back to Game 7 in Albany. I think that's going to be a goal you'll remember for a long time, won't it?
Yeah, it was a big goal. It was a big goal for me. Probably the biggest I've ever scored in my hockey career. I'd like to have had a few more of this playoffs. I think I'll always continue to put pressure on myself to score more and probably think I'm a little bit better than I am. But it was a huge goal. It's just one of those things where you really, we had a team where no one cared who scored. We all wanted each other to do well. We were all happy for each other when, they got the goal or the assist or guys were getting called up. There's so much support, amongst the guys. So, I'm extremely proud of this group. To see some of the development, right before my eyes, some of the younger guys is really the first taste I've ever got of, really being up close and seeing some young talent develop, and it was, very, special year. So.
When you look at, obviously you've had challenges in your life that you've overcome and been an inspiration to people, but when you look at the highs of this year, playing for the Leafs, are these some of the biggest highs you've ever had?
Yeah. I mean, someone asked me the other day what it was like, my first game with the Leafs, and it was almost like I tried to block a little bit of it out because I think I'd probably psych myself out too much, get a little too nervous. But it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. So it's honestly anything. All the dreams I had as a young kid have kind of started to come to fruition. Playing for LA and playing for Nashville, and now playing for the Leafs, and moving forward, I want nothing more than to get another crack and come back next year and try and crack the Leafs lineup. I think this is an unbelievable program, and there's nothing but good things to look forward to here.
For you, obviously, you're a family guy. That means a lot to you. What does it mean just to be able to play in your hometown and have your family in the stands more often than not?
Yeah, it's extremely, it's very special. I think I've kind of given my parents, they go on dates to the games now, and it's pretty funny to see them. Like, I kind of see them out of the corner of my eye in the warm-ups. They're there every game.
They don't sit together, though.
No, but they have been recently. They've been sitting side by side, and I'm looking at them, and I'm just like, they look like two kids that are like in high school or something. But yeah, to see, I have a lot of extended family. We all grew up in the inner city, mainly over, off the Danforth there, and this city's, I'm a little bit biased, but it's the best city in the world, and to be back living here full time is just, I can't really explain it. So.
What can you say about Kyle and trusting in you to play a major role in this organization and sort of what he's built with the Marlies here?
I have the utmost respect for Kyle Dubas. I think he, before all the hockey stuff, and obviously has an extremely high understanding of the game and what it takes to put together, a team to win. I think he's a good person. He's a good man. He's a family man. He's been almost a bit of a mentor to me this year, I've nothing but a lot of respect for that guy. So it's been a very positive experience working for him. Just from the day-to-day stuff, I've never seen a guy who cares so much about his players, and I really mean that. I mean, Dean Lombardi, he's on that level with Dean Lombardi, David Poyle, Lou Lamoriello. I've got to know. You can just see how much they care about the players. Whether or not you're playing good or you're playing bad, they actually care how you're doing. So it's easy to play for them.